Hi everyone, welcome back. Here we are, victory at sea, Atlantic, and the German offensive it's not really going, is it? We're stalled slightly, but we're getting there slowly. We've got a level 2 airfield now, which is our pride and joy. And I think what we want to do is get some. We don't have the resources available yet, but we want to get some Heinkel HE-111s. So we can do some bombing and actually start one of the objectives that we have at the Battle of Britain, which is to bomb some of the enemy infrastructure. We do have the Dornier 17 here, which is the pencil bomber, isn't it? Maybe we can get some of those. Build some of those? Yeah, why not? We'll get some bombers available in our level 2 base. What we've got there, we've got 4 Messerschmitts, 4 Messerschmitts, 4 Messerschmitts, and 4 Messerschmitts. So it's a fighter base at the moment, but we're going to get some bombing capability in. Research-wise, we are investigating the wind tunnel. In 3 days, once we complete that, we will be looking at the Focke-Wulf 190. An improved fighter, I believe. What's the fighting stats on this? Fighting 65. And if we have a look at the 47 for the Messerschmitt. I don't know if you saw that there if I hover over it. Speed 336 and dogfighting strength 47. So, yeah. Slightly faster. What's the range on a 109? Is 546 miles, so 6 miles less range, but it's got a higher dogfighting capability. So we're going to upgrade our fighter and obviously our defense from enemy bombers as such. So that's good. That is where we're mainly targeting at the moment. Out here, Scharnhorst is there's an enemy destroyer out here. Well, a spotter plane spotted it, but we may or may not run into it, and if we do, we'll try and shoot it down. But all in all, things are okay. We've got a bit of time until the next resource reload. We could potentially. Did we get power stations level 2? Power station level 3. No, we did get power station level 2, which is excellent. So if we have a look here, power station, we need 125 supplies required to upgrade that. So we can't do that just yet. But once we get the reload of resources for the weekly tick over, we should be absolutely fine. In the early hours of the 30th of July, we've nearing the North American seaboard, and we're starting to get spotted by the enemy's aircraft. So here is the cruiser Lutzow and her destroyer escort. The spotter plane is behind us. If they come closer, then we may need to just engage. But yeah, I think it's a fair bet the enemy knows we're here now, so we need to be cautious, change direction maybe, and keep them guessing where we are travelling. At roughly the same time, Scharnhorst is also being engaged with her group. We've spotted an enemy destroyer, but we also believe there may be a submersible of threat as well. So we need the destroyer escorts to be on high alert to make sure that nothing gets through to hit the Scharnhorst. So the Scharnhorst mighty guns open up on the destroyer escort. Yes, as you say, we think there's also a destroyer, a submarine reported in this area from our spotter aircraft. So we have to be cautious for that as the aft gun swings round. Here is that Royal Navy destroyer, and you can see maybe the twinkling of the shells coming in, landing just short at the moment. Scharnhorst will soon get her sights in. I'm a little bit worried that they are literally kind of trying to hold us and get us into a position where the sub is moving in to try and hit the Scharnhorst. The shells are landing pretty close now. It's only a matter of time. There we go. I think she's gone already. Yep. Okay, only a couple of shells required. That Royal Navy destroyer has gone. So the 12th Battle of Soulbank was a decisive victory in our favour. Oh, there is the Royal Navy submarine in the area. Although it does look like a U-boat, doesn't it? Class 7. So it was a victory, no damage to our ships, and as you can see, HMS Wheatland was sunk, and HMS Sturgeon was in the area, but we were unable to detect her, which is, well, it's worrying, but it's, I suppose, you know, in this, we don't gain much from sinking their ship, but they could have certainly done a lot of damage to the Scharnhorst or one of our escorts.
We've encountered the enemy.
Oh, a German U-51 has encountered the enemy at Soulbank. 4 destroyers. U-51, where are you? Oh, you're just near Scharnhorst. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's enter combat and see if we can take a destroyer or two, and then try and get U-51 out of the way. Okay, apparently there is indeed a storm going on, and we've got... Let's spin the... Oh, hello. Let's have a look. Which way are they heading? They're very close. They are, in fact, heading towards us, I believe. Right, so if we turn this way, and we'll try and bring the main torpedo tubes to bear. HMS Wells. Yeah, okay. And we've got HMS Mansfield there. So this is the one we're worried about, which is probably... Is it Wells or is it Lancaster? Was there another one? No, here we go, Castleton. She is very close. We can't see her, so it's a bit worrying. But if we can just pick one of these off and then get out of dodge, I'll be happy, I think. Oh, I'm locking on. I've lost it. Where is she? That's not the one I wanted to lock onto. It's this one. There we go. Right, so torpedoes. We want to be firing. Cool, about there. So torpedo 1 away, torpedo 2 away, and we'll see how we get on. The others are quite a fair distance away. Might even put a third one in front of that because they are going quick and the weather is a bit stormy. So third torpedo away. Right, let's turn and start heading out of here. So here is the Castleton, I believe, in the stormy weather. Torpedo inbound, 2 torpedoes inbound. Oh, good hit on the nose. Bow. 1 right in midships. Oh, that could be the killer one, that second one. Right under the funnels, the boiler room. And yeah, she's quickly sinking, which is fantastic. That does mean there's another torpedo winging in front of her. May get lucky and hit one of the other ships, well, not that we can see them. But that is another Royal Navy destroyer sent to the bottom. So the 13th Battle of Soulbank, with a decisive victory to us. I think it's HMS Castleton sent to the bottom. Yes, confirmation, Castleton was sunk. Wells, Mansfield and Lancaster were all okay. They actually turned in the opposite direction and ran, so there's no point U-51 trying to chase them underwater. She's never going to have a chance. So she's doing well. We maybe get the Scharnhorst heading this way, patrolling, to see if she can spot anything happening. Let's get Gneisenau back out here to do some commerce raiding. And over here, we've got the Lutzow, who is heading towards St. John's here. 4,500 troops, 0 damage, controlling region, productivity bonus +5. Fleet stocked at 0. So we can raid, but I don't think we've got any troops, have we? What have we got troops-wise? We've got obviously sailors and stuff. But no, we don't actually have any troops per se, so yeah, we won't be doing that. But it doesn't appear that we can bombard the area, which is slightly disappointing. I thought we could go in and bombard. Maybe raid, but raid suggests, I don't know, we'll go and have a look anyway. We'll test that out, see what we can do with there. Hopefully nothing too bad happens to Lutzow. But yeah, how are we doing with our fleets? Let's have a look. So we've got Atlantic Ocean, Norwegian Sea, Atlantic Ocean, Kiel. Admiral Scheer is in Kiel. We sent her there last time, didn't we? Let's have a look. Oh, almost completed her upgrade. And that's good. Didn't she lose a destroyer escort? Was she on her own? Okay, well, we haven't got any money to get another ship commissioned, but potentially we could maybe do that for the Sheer. We've got the Scharnhorst that we know we've seen recently, which is good. Submersibles, they're all okay. No one's running out of fuel or air and dying. Like, cargo ships, we haven't got any landing craft. We don't have any yet. Intel, 3 sabotage, 20 espionage, and intel security we've got up to there as well. Okay, and we are 2 days remaining on our wind tunnel research, which is good.
Enemy fleet located.
On the 30th of July at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, intelligent operatives have learnt of the location of the British naval force in Port of Plymouth. It consists of 1 destroyer and 1 battle cruiser. It is believed to be under orders to undergo repairs. Okay, so we've spotted it here. We knew that was X. We kind of, our subs hunted that in, didn't they? Yeah, okay, lovely. Okay, as Lutzow nears St. John's, they've spotted a heavy cruiser and a destroyer escort in the port. Can we attack? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Apparently we can. We'll attack the heavy cruiser as a priority. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Interesting stuff. Okay, nothing seems to have happened, but we've made it to St. John's. Should we try a raid, see what happens? Yeah, not sure what's going on. The raid, was it successful? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. The German heavy cruiser Lutzow has encountered the coastal defences of St. John's. We've got 2 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, and a heavy cruiser versus 3 gun emplacements, 4 anti-aircraft batteries, and 4,500 troops. Right. Okay, let's just test this, see how this works. Oh, we've got an exception. Right. We will not do a raid then, because that does not seem to be like that. Okay then, so what we'll do instead is we'll bring the Lutzow, if I can click on it. Yeah, let's bring her down here then, and we'll start patrolling off the North American seaboard and see if we can destroy, well, see what we can destroy. So we've got Halifax shipyard here. We can certainly mosey along the coast and cause some issues. What was their warning there? Low ammunition. Oh, are you? You look okay. Who's low ammunition? Oh, it's this one, the Cologne. It's got no high explosive ammo. Okay. And also, so both light cruisers are low. And one of the destroyers as well. Okay, so we'll have a little mooch around there and see what's going on. So I reckon they did actually destroy the fleet in the port, which is something at least. That's where the ammunition has suddenly been expelled. So that's something. Ooh, what do we got there? Last known position of 3 destroyers. Oh, they're the ones the Scharnhorst was chasing. Okay, you're not going to catch them. So let's come back here. You've noticed we seem to have not spotting any convoys in this area anymore. This used to be prime convoy when we started this campaign. They may have rerouted their convoys to avoid us. That'll be something, wouldn't it? Back over here on our level 2 airbase, we've got 2 Dornier bombers now, which is quite exciting. So what we'll do, when we get some of those up, maybe we can come over and bomb either their radar station here. Yeah, I think we will. We'll send loads of fighters up, and then we'll do a bomb run onto that, and see if we can do some damage with like scores of fighters around there. We've got an airfield being built here. Should be available in a couple of days, which is good. Yeah, all in all, we're just sitting waiting for the next lot of resources to kick in, I think. Oh, and what was I just saying? Enemy vessels have been spotted in Fastnet. There we go. We've got 15 cargo ships, 2 oil tankers, a troop ship, and 2 destroyers. Wolfpack 3. Oh yeah, Engage. Engage the non-combat ships. Perfect. And Wolfpack 3 have closed in enough to begin their attack. Fantastic. 2 escorts, a troop ship, which we've hit a few times, a troop ship, and it hasn't sunk. Cargo ships are what we definitely want. Where's our objectives? So we need 8 more cargo ships to complete the Battle of the Atlantic. So maybe we can try and fill some boots here. Okay, here are the 3 U-boats. Already I can hear pings, and we are... Oh, we're just in front. Right, lovely. So we've got ships coming straight for us. But we've got somebody behind us. There we go. Should we HMS Impulsive, right. Let's lock on. Oh, and she's turning course, right? Wait. We've still got another one. How did, as soon as we fired that, all changed. She stopped, did she? Interesting. Meanwhile, the subs are moving, so we'll hop over to U-31, spin this round, and we'll start targeting some of these ships here. So lock on. Alright, let's get the torpedoes ready. Oh, I'm looking at the ship at the back. I want the ship in the front. There we go. President Garfield. Lasagna for all, maybe. Right, torpedo away. Let's put a couple of torpedoes into him. We've got another one over here. Oh, out of our range. Okay, maybe we could go for the one behind then. Can we get this one? Lock on there? No. Okay, so we fired. Okay, it's Velma Likes. Lock on. And let's see if we can get a couple of torpedoes there. Lovely. Right, 4 torpedoes away at those 2 ships. Coming aboard U-124. Let's lock on and let's see what we can. Right, is that the? Okay, that's quite. It's quite narrow, isn't it? What have we got there? We got the McClure here, Troy McClure. We've got a couple of torpedoes if you've got them, and then we'll look onto the carrier Dove, which is not actually a carrier, but we'll get torpedoes there and there. Torpedo tubes reloading, good. Oh, and that sounded like we got a hits over here. We can get more hits there. Nope. Let's go for the one behind. So, yep, 2 good hits on the first ship. She is sinking. Happy days. Will she sink in time for these torpedoes to go over her? I don't think she will. So that ship behind is safe. Sink faster! Sink faster! Oh, they're going to hit the wreck. No! It got through! It got through! They both got through! Oh, good stuff. Right, here is the Troy McClure, I think. Torpedoes inbound. It's looking good. Good hits. Second one. Good hits. She's gone. Fantastic. Troy McClure. He always wanted to go down with the fishes, didn't he? Something like that. I can't remember. Anyway. McClure is gone. Meantime, oh, the second one. Torpedoes are just going wide. She's evaded. Oh. Well done, Captain. Alright, now that destroyer that's causing us a bit of grief has evaded that torpedo. Okay, let's see if the other U-boats can aid their cause with their aft torpedoes as well. Okay, I've ordered U-43 down deep, so the destroyer coming in there hopefully can't get her, and she's obviously turning away to try and Make it a bit more challenging to get depth charges on target. Meanwhile, I've got the other two U-boats turning to try and assist. So the second Battle of Fastnet is classed as a decisive victory. Thank goodness we were able to sneak away as the destroyers closed in, which is the nature of the beast, isn't it? So there we go, confirmation. Our 3 U-boats were able to get out of Dodge, and we sunk the President Garfield and all that lasagna, and Troy McClure was also sent down to the fishes where he's happiest. Yeah, we've missed many a torpedo shot against the Impulsive. She did very well to dodge. There's a lot more we could have sunk, but it just didn't kind of pan out our way. Unfortunately, we didn't maximize that, but we got 2 more kills. And we're able to get out of Dodge. Let's have a look. How are they for ammunition? Low on ammunition. It's exactly what I thought. Right, you come back here then and reload. Yeah, not the best, but hey-ho. They're still alive and they can improve. And we'll get those upgraded with higher hull counts. So that should be good. How are we know the Lutzo's group. We've got a couple of light cruisers with low HE ammo issues, but that's fine. Everything else seems to be ticking along okay. So at 6:50 on the 1st of August, our wind tunnel research has been completed. Excellent. So we can now turn our attention to the Focke-Wulf 190, which will be 12.5 days.
Enemy fleet spotted.
So we've got that ticked in, and an enemy fleet has been spotted at Fastnet. Ooh, is that the rest of that convoy? Right, how are we doing? We are low on torpedoes. U-28. You might be able to intercept if you go up there. Okay, maybe. So yes, we've got the FW-190s research. 12 days to get that. 12.5 days, I think it was. Then we can start upgrading our fighters. We've got 3 Dornier bombers now. Should we launch a raid? I don't think 3 bombers can do that much damage, really, can they? We need to build them up. What do we got over here? Oh, we'll still be under work. What we got 109s, 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 and 109s being replenished. Over here, we've got an Ardo spotter plane, 3 Junker Ju-87 dive bombers. Oh, 6 of them, actually. Maybe... No, we'll wait till this airfield is up and running, and then we'll send some fighter covers over here to distract the fighters. Maybe we'll go and bomb the port or something.
Friendly agents apprehended.
Oh dear. On the 2nd of August at 2 AM in the morning, our agents have been apprehended trying to sabotage an enemy vessel in Swansea. Yeah, not good. What vessel was in Swansea? You could have told us what it was. Meantime, it looks like U-28 is very close to intercepting that convoy.
We've encountered the enemy.
Boom! She's managed to catch up with them. Well done. U-28, that's fantastic work. So U-28 is here. Already she's being pinged. Oh, look at that. We're right in the middle and we've got a destroyer behind us by the looks of it. Don't tell me it's impulsive again, as it would be. It is impulsive. Okay. Where's this round? Who have we got in front of us, though? Let's see if we can get some shots away. No, we've got no afts. Okie dokie. Let's target the Pasumpsic. I don't know. This one, they're turning, so we'll wait for them to complete their turn. Save wasting a torpedo while they're faffing. Actually, we'd probably be better to attack these ones because they're kind of not in our groove and in a good position to attack. So we're going to actually have to wait a while and allow these ships to come to us. Yeah, they're really being a pain in the backside, aren't they? Right, let's lock that in. This is in fact an oil tanker. We don't want to hit an oil tanker. We want to hit a cargo ship, but I'm not that fussy, really. But it takes us a little bit longer to get the Battle of the Atlantic complete. And it takes us a little bit longer to get the Battle of the Atlantic complete. I'd rather get the ship sunk. Right, let's continue our turn, because I want to maybe have us an oil tanker as well. Cargo ship over there, right. So torpedoes are winging their way towards our oil tanker. We've got another oil tanker sitting here. So they're presenting themselves as the best target so far, but that may not be the going forward. Okay, here's the oil tanker. There are the two torpedoes winging their way in. She's still evading. Hopefully we can get some good hits. Nice. Oh, we may not need the second one. But the second one strikes home. And that is an oil tanker sent to the bottom. Excellent. Good attack. Right, there she goes. Happy days. Which way is that? That ship's going the opposite direction, is it? Might well be. Can we get torpedoes? Oh, we might be able to get torpedoes on there. Fire one. Fire two. And we're out. Right. Break away and dive.
Increase depth.
We have hit an unknown ship, an oil tanker. The Marius. We were aiming for this one, but they seem to have stopped dead in the water. We dived down, that's why we're not getting the ships, you see. We're... yeah. Okay, because we're coming back up to periscope depth so we can have a look. But, yeah. You dive down, you just get the contact marker on the hydrophone, and you don't get the obviously the visible ship. So... that is why we got these little ghost images of the footprints of the ships. So the third battle of Fastnet, a decisive victory with only one ship sunk, but U-28, well, it's one more ship, isn't it? These aren't the attacks we want, but yeah. We're taking it cautiously to keep our U-boat crews alive. What is this? This is U-28. It's obviously an earlier type D or something. So the Pasumsic oil tanker was sunk, and we also got the other oil tanker, which was lightly damaged. Managed to evade the impulsive one more time. So it's a minor victory, really. Decisive is a bit over the top. Let's have a look at U-28. Yeah, she's a Type 7A. Yeah, okay, so she doesn't have aft tubes. Okay, fine. Wolfpack 3 is returning to base to reload, as we know. And apart from that, all is okay. What is your issue? Low ammunition. Rubbish. Okay, let's bring you back to port to blimey, I've lost it. Let's bring you back to port to rearm. U-30, you come up here and patrol. We've got Scharnhorst up here, so maybe she can start doing some patrols down there to see if we can catch any convoys moving in. Gneisenau's in the Atlantic doing a patrol, nothing happening, and we've got over here we've got Lutzo with her spotter planes out, hugging the eastern seaboard to see if there's anything exciting happening down there. Right, still a bit of 2 days until we get another reclock of resources, which is fine. Yeah, we've got 3 Dorniers available now. Can we buy any more? No, we can't. Get some Junkers 87s, Stuka dive bombers. But we'll hold off. What's their bombing? Dogfight strength 10. Bombing is 15 to 90. Bomb damage 15. Oh god. They might be the only Dornier we buy, actually. That's more like it. Yeah, we'll get some Heinkels. We'll put the Dornier with the Heinkels, and they'll be our main threat. How much were the Heinkels again? 113. Wow, that's going to be 2/3 to get 2 flights of Heinkel 111s. It's going to be 2/3 of our resources tick over. And we were also looking at potentially getting a cargo ship, were we not? And if we wanted to get the cargo ship, we've got the oil tanker. I think that's the only cargo-like ship we have. That's wow. That's 200. That's 2/3 as well. So do we get the cargo ship and then we start trading? Oh, decisions. Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. This airfield is almost sorted. Another day and that should be good to go again. What to do?
We've encountered the enemy.
Okay, our 109s have been scrambled and it looks like a spotter aircraft coming over Calais. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the Submarine Walrus didn't last long against my 109s. So, okay, happy days. They can all go land again. He was a bit brave, wasn't he? What was he thinking? And crashes just off the coast. Crikey. Right, no more sightings of any enemy fleets as yet, so we're okay for the moment. Yeah, it's all a bit as you were. Good news. On the 2nd of August, Admiral Scheer has completed the repairs and is ready to undock. Fantastic. So if we come up here, here's Admiral Scheer with her group all ready to go. Let's bring you back out and bring you up there. Brilliant. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. She can patrol there. Maybe she can patrol the North Sea a bit. We'll sort of hover up and down the northeast coastline here, see if it provokes any of them to come out to attack us. We know there was a task group in the port here. We've got our U-boats just outside just in case they ever came out, but we seem to have lost visibility of them at the moment, but maybe they're there, maybe they're not.
Structure complete.
Hey, a factory is being constructed in Karlsruhe.
Structure complete.
And in Leipzig.
Structure complete.
And in Dusseldorf.
Structure complete.
And an airfield in Manchi, yeah. So that's this one here, isn't it? So with those factories, we're now up to 375, so that's a little bit better. Can we can. Let's get some 38. Let's build some 109s. Yep. There we go. We'll get 2 lots of 109s built there. Just so we got more fighters we can send if they come. Well, our port is smashed. Damage 78%. We couldn't afford to repair it. So, yeah, shipyard. How much to repair? Do we know? Or are we slowly repairing it? It looks like we're slowly repairing it, doesn't it? Using up our resources, but that's okay. Get that shipyard. We've got a couple of aircraft to defend it now, at least. And the weekly ticks over, and we get 357 resources plus 18, 560 food plus another 28, 3,472 recruitment plus 168, 7 agents, and 1 bonus one. Good. So with those resources, let's get some Heinkel's ordered. Do I want to get 1 or 2 lots? How many do we get? Don't know. Let's build a flight of Heinkel's. That takes us down to 284. Okay. Didn't we want to... We'll probably get another factory here. Yeah, let's build a factory there. That should be good. Oh yeah, we were also going to look at the power stations, weren't we? Upgrade the power stations. Which one was it for? Was it this one down here? Power station. Upgraded to a level 2. And get more things going on there. Brilliant. What are we down to? 100 resource. God, it's so quick to spend. Does that mean we're out of the ship? What was the ship? What did the ship require? 195. Oh yeah, way off that. So maybe we can get some more Heinkels. 113. When that factory repairs or gets complete, we will have a few more. So we get another Heinkel constructed there. Okay, dive bombers have been spotted coming over the Thames estuary. Launch all fighters. Intercept. Yeah, launch them up as well. Right, enemy bombers inbound. Our fighters are scrambling to engage. I'm guessing that's the usual. Well, it says dive bombers, and it looks like a single prop aircraft rather than the Blenheims and the other aircraft that have been sent over. We'll find out when the engagement happens. Okay, so no 109s lost in this engagement, which is good. We've managed to down 3 enemy bombers. So some Bristol Blenheim Mark 1s were shot down. A Blackburn Skua was shot down, maybe, or damaged. Wellingtons and heavy damage for the short Sunderlands. So, yeah, between them 3 bombers were shot down and the rest were turned back. Maybe the other fighters will be able to pick them off when they cross the channel. Oh, they're already... they're well clear, aren't they? Okay. Good. Right. Enemy bombers turned around. That's all we can do there. Right. Okay. So it's been a bit of a slow burn on this one. We've managed to sink a couple of ships. We are a teensy bit closer to the winning the Battle of the Atlantic. We need 5 more cargo ships to get that complete. Our stockpile is almost halfway, I think. So that's looking quite good. That's the food stockpile, sorry. The enlisted men, we're some way away. Build more ships, still some way away. Build more aircraft, we're getting there. Almost halfway. And then we can start the Blitz, of course. We get our Heinkels. We can start bombing London and all the facilities, causing as much damage as we can. I think, obviously, we'll concentrate on the Battle of the Atlantic to begin with. Try and finish that achievement. I'll say we've got the Gneisenau out doing commerce raiding. We've got the Scharnhorst group just off the tip of Ireland. Commerce raiding. Spies have successfully stowed in Canadian research on aviation. This will greatly aid our Focke-Wulf 190 project. That is fantastic. Oh yes, that really sped it up. 6 days remaining. Fantastic. We should get the Focke-Wulf in 6 days. And we've got the Lutzows group over here. So that's where they got that technology from. Lovely. Okay, and we've got them hovering off there, see if they can cause any grief. So, yeah, we've got a couple of factories built. Admiral Scheer is now back out and in service. And we're building up an air force to try and strike back at Britain. So, yeah, it's going in the right way, but it's a bit of a slow burn at the moment as we build up. But I'm sure it'll all kick off very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see some more. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.